Happy New Day to you. It's Coach Faith of Faith Works Empowered. I came on today to encourage and motivate you to keep going and don't give up. So here's my question. Do you know that God already knows who you are? He knew who you were way before you were even born, before you were in your mother's womb. He knew you. He knows what's on the inside of you. Even some of the things that are hidden are some of the things that have been pressed down because people didn't see your value or your worth. Well, David in the Bible encouraged himself in the Lord. The enemy was all around him. Actually, the enemy wanted to kind of take him out. What he did was one of the smartest and one of the best things that you and I can ever do when we feel like we're being bombarded with things from naysayers and enemies and people who may not understand our worth. They don't understand your worth, but do you understand your worth? What he did was he encouraged himself in the Lord. And you're going to have to encourage yourself too sometimes. I want you to do this. If you have a mirror, hurry up, run. Go to the mirror, grab it, stand in the bathroom, whatever. And I want you to stand flat-footed. Hold your shoulders up. Hold your head up. Look in that mirror. Look directly at yourself and do something like this. Listen, you. I know that you've been through a lot, but the one thing that you cannot do is you will not give up. You will finish that book. You will start that business. You are a great parent already. No, you're not perfect, but as you continue to trust in God, it's going to get better and better and better. You're going to succeed. You're going to produce and prosper the way that the Bible says that you will, because it says that God has given you the power to create wealth. Glory be to God. You have the power to create wealth. I know you've been looking at outside resources. I know you've been trying to figure it out, and you may have to do some of that stuff temporarily, but you are going to create wealth, not just for you, but for your generations, for your children, and for generations to come. You're going to create it for those who are looking for an answer, and they haven't received the answer yet because you in the mirror have not opened up your mouth. You have not put it out there that you were the one with the answer because God gave it to you because of what you went through. What you went through was specific. It was your journey. It was your path, and you thought that it was going to kill you, but it cannot kill you because God says that you shall live and not die to declare the glory, the wonderful, and the powerful things of God. Did you do it? Did you get it? Did you receive it? Encourage yourself. And you can play that back and you can receive it as if I am speaking directly to you because I know what God says. And God uses us oftentimes as a mouthpiece. So has your mouth been shut? Has it been silenced because people didn't value your message, because people didn't see your wealth and your worth? Oh, I love that. Your wealth also, and your wealth. And so you clamped down and you went and you hid like you were in a personal cave. You closed the curtains, shut the door, and said, they don't see my worth. They don't appreciate me. They don't really love me for who I am. Well, just because they don't love and appreciate you for who you are, you love yourself. How can we love our neighbor if we haven't learned how to appreciate ourselves? And so you have to come from up underneath that. You have to take, the Bible says that God gives you beauty for ashes. And so if you've walked in the ashes and you've walked in the discouragement, I just say, just receive that the discouragement is coming off of you and that the encouragement from God is enveloping you right now. Why? Because you are worth it. I don't want you to worry about I don't look like so-and-so. Sometimes I come on live on purpose with my hair, looking like, because that's the reality of it all. Who said that we were supposed to have this perfect thing before we ever got started? Who said that we had to wait until everything was lined up before we did the will of God? He's calling us now. He's calling you now. He's calling us to get it done now. I don't want you to worry about the things that are not important. Oh, my hair, I don't look. Listen, I'm going to come on purpose just for you because I don't care. When I mess up on Instagram and I don't know how to stop the live, you keep going. Are you going to shut up just because it's not perfect? What excuse will we give to God? Oh, God, everything wasn't right in my life. And I know that you place goodness, like a word on the inside of me of how I kept going and never gave up in spite of the persecution and the things that I lost. But I'm not going to share it yet, but I will. And maybe you, like many, said that 2 years ago, 5 months ago, and this thing happened, right? You were ready to move forward, and then 2020 came around March, and my Lord, right? Things shifted. Maybe your business didn't take off like you wanted it to, but there's still something deep down on the inside of you that you still need to do. And maybe you had to pivot. Maybe you had to shift from the blueprint that you had that maybe for another time, because things change. But you still have a voice. You still have a story. You still have gifts and talents. Do not let them be locked up inside of you another day. You've got work to do, and you are the one for the job. He called you for that specific task. And so what does my shirt say today? I try to wear shirts that you all can see. It says what? Pray about everything. Worry about nothing. When we worry, it means that we don't trust that God is as great, as mighty, and as sovereign as he actually is. It means I'm going to take it. I'm going to handle it. I have to make it work. And if it doesn't work, oh well. No, if it doesn't work, then you turn your affection, your attention towards God. As a matter of fact, don't worry about till it doesn't work. And if it already hasn't, then do that. But even before, go to him first before you go to others. Everyone is not going to be for you, my dear friend. That's just the truth. But you won't let that stop you. Look in the mirror. I won't let that stop me, right? I will not give up just because things are not going as planned. I'm going to push ahead. I'm going to make it happen. And I'm going to be the gift and the blessing that God has called me to be, because someone is waiting for your story.